This is like the fifth time me recording this video. But anyway, SR&BG and the dangers of the NPC chosen relationship. Now, I always make these unequal yoke relationships because if you're a chosen one and you're in a relationship, 9 times out of 10, your partner is an NPC. 9 times out of 10, because they outnumber us, right? If you have two chosen ones that come together and meet like Neo and Trinity, then that's like a damn 4-leaf clover or something. That's like a unicorn relationship. It is very rare. The program is going to do everything it could to keep y'all away from each other, just like on the last Matrix with Neo and Trinity. You've seen it, right? If you watched the last Matrix. The system do not want two chosen ones to be together. So 9 times out of 10, you're going to be with an NPC. Even your friends. 9 times out of 10, your friends. The more friends you have, the more NPCs you around. You just got to understand that. But it's dangerous. It's dangerous for them. I'm going to go over that, right? But first, carrot, cucumber, celery, spinach, and the green apple. The other day, I worked out real hard. This was last Thursday, a week ago, the other day. Time is going by fast, right? A week ago, I worked out. I did some heavy deadlift, some heavy squats. I did some bench and some pull-ups. I came back, I ate, I took a nap, I woke up, and all of a sudden for the next couple of days, I had this anxiety, right? This anxiety, and I was thinking like, is this the witches? Remember, everything ain't witchcraft. Remember, right? So I'm like, oh man, it must be this witchcraft because I've been talking about this gang stalking and all of this stuff. And then I eat a little bit and then I have a little bit of anxiety and all of that. And then I said, what is this? I meditated. I said, what is this? And then I watched the video. You see, sometimes these answers be coming from these YouTube videos. The video just popped on. I'm listening to it. And it started talking about anxiety because of stress. You hear what I'm saying? I'm thinking like, yeah, I do only get like 4 hours of sleep. Sometimes I go to sleep at 10 o'clock and wake up at 2 o'clock to start my wee hour work, if you understand what I'm talking about. And I'll be up. I do that for like 5 days straight. Then I work out, then I go handle my business, do what I have to do. And you know what? The person said get some ashwagandha. So 2 days ago, I got some ashwagandha. I got these right here. I ate them, man. These right here. I'm going to keep it right here. Everything's not witchcraft, all right? You hear what I'm saying? I was about to burn some candles and some sage and all of that shit. I was just overworked. I was just overstressed. I got some of these and that shit went down. I was like, whoa, I feel good. This got magnesium and ashwagandha up in it. You hear what I'm saying? Everything's not witchcraft. That's why I say BG is very important, what you put in your body, how you take care of yourself, because this is what happened, right? And I'll get back to the dangers of an unequal yoke, right? This is what happened. You would be unhealthy and all of that, right? And then you would get certain gases or your hormones will start messing with you. And being that you a manifester, a lot of manifestors are hypochondriacs. And this is very dangerous for a master manifestor to be a hypochondriac, because you could literally produce a disease upon yourself. You hear what I'm saying? The more I was getting anxiety and thinking that it's witchcraft and thinking that something is on me, the more it was going to be on me. You hear what I'm saying? That's why it's always good to be healthy, man, and to read up on your health. And I prayed, and the answers came. And I remembered the ashwagandha. It do help with the stress and stuff. Let me just see. Hold on, I am overworked. I'm making these videos. I'm losing a lot of energy. I'm losing 100% of energy every day, but I'm only replenishing like 65%. You feel what I'm saying? That will start having you stressing and having anxiety and all of that. And it ain't got nothing to do with witchcraft or microchips or anything. It's just that I was overworked and I was exhausted. And sometimes you could be so, you know what I'm saying, so on it, like me, like I'm so on it that I don't even realize that I'm exhausted sometimes until the anxiety came. Oh man, like I was trying to detach from my body the feelings of gloom. I'm talking about the scary ass anxiety. Then I took these and then it went away. I'm talking about within like 2 hours. You hear what I'm saying? I haven't worked out. I haven't worked out since last Thursday because of the anxiety. I was just doing my running and stuff. So right now I'm like hella flat. I ain't even got a lot of blood in my muscles. Whew, but I'm glad that's over. Now I'm back to the unequal yoke, the dangers of being in a relationship with an NPC, man. You hear what I'm saying? Even if that relationship is just a friendship, let me start with the friendship, right? I'm telling you what the danger is. One day, this is when I first started working out in Gold's Gym. This was over 10 years ago, right? I'm working out at Gold's Gym and I'm getting depressed because I'm really not seeing that many gains. I'm losing weight, but I'm not getting the big muscle and stuff like that. And then this one dude, one of the biggest guys in the gym, he was like 6'4", probably like 220, like the type of size that the average guy would want to be, right? He was like the man in the gym. And he used to talk to the code and the witches. He used to laugh with them and stuff, but he used to work out by himself mostly. You hear what I'm saying? It seemed like they didn't have a problem with him. I even liked him. He seemed like he had cool energy, right? One day I come to the gym and he come up to me and he say, "Hey man, you been working out hard, huh?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He like, "Hey, keep it up, man. You losing a lot of weight, and I see, like, give it like about 8 months, man. Just stick in there and all that." And I got a lot of energy. I'm like, "Thanks, bro. It's all good." But it was some people from the code right there, because right after he talked to me, he went right over there to them like, "Hey, what's up, Jim?" Like right there, right? And they was looking at him weird. You know, like, that was the last time I seen him in the gym. This guy was way better than how I am right now. And I didn't see him in the gym no more after that time he gave me a compliment. About a month and a half, 2 months later, I go to the Department of Social Services, the county building, to do something with the food stamps, right? And it's a lot of rows of seats up in the Rancho Dominguez one, up in Compton, the Compton station. It's a lot of rows of seats, right? And I look, and it was him. And man, he was like 50 pounds smaller. He didn't have no muscles. You would never know that he worked out, and he was one of the biggest guys in the gym with the cuts and everything, ready to get on stage. His leg was broke. His wrist, it was like a bandage on his wrist. And then he was way darker, like his glow was gone. His confidence was gone. He was like that up in the seat, like leaned down. He had a bag with like all of his stuff in it. This was like a totally different person, but it was him. And I looked at him and he looked at me and he turned away. I I was going to go say something to him, but I know when people feel embarrassed and want to just, duck away. So I respect that. And I was like, dang, what happened to that guy? This is the dangers. Listen, it is very dangerous for these people to be around us. Why? Because they're not going to survive the curses that we can survive. You hearing what I'm saying? That guy right there, as soon as he gave me that compliment and gave me that energy, because he gave me the fuel to finish fighting them witches, they cursed his ass, and he couldn't survive that. He couldn't. That's why I say, hey man, when you messing with me, make sure you come correct and make sure you come clean, because it's like the feds is looking at me. You hear what I'm saying? And I can survive them. I can duck them. I drink my juices. I pray. I meditate. I wake up early in the morning and do this shit for hours. You hearing what I'm saying? I do my exercises and stuff. I treat people right. So when they send this shit to me, I got on a shield. God forbid, if you were chosen one and you're with one of these NPCs and you battling these witches, battling this gang stalking, whatever, and they send some stuff to your household and your woman ain't prepared, because now you get to see your woman suffer. Is it going to be cancer? Do she have to go to jail for 2 years like mine? Like mine, you see, I can duck and dodge all of the penitentiary and the captivity spells and stuff, but she couldn't back then. She couldn't. She thought that this shit was a game. She was still running on this program. So when they sent these things to me, it was bouncing off me and going to her. This is what makes it dangerous for them to be around us, because they will take them out purposely. They'll say, oh, you being around the chosen, I don't want nobody to be around the chosen. So I'm going to take you out. And if they not drinking the juices, if they not thinking positive, if they not vibing high, even if this is your best friend, even if this is your woman, listen, when you come around these people, the missiles get aimed at them too. Just like when you come around these people, the blessings get aimed at them too. You hear what I'm saying? You bless people just by being around them, and you curse these people just by being around them. Because if the gangbangers, if it's 5 gangbangers on the block and it's one guy that's this cool guy, and then the enemies come, they not just like any, mini, miny, mo, everybody gonna get a bullet. So when they aiming at you, everybody around you is gonna get aimed at. That's why I say, hey man, I don't really want you to be hanging around me. I'm not here to make no damn friends. It's very dangerous to be my damn friend. Why? Because they gonna send shit at your ass. You feel what I'm saying? Stuff that I can avoid. This is the dangers of an unequal yoke. You hear what I'm saying? One person is vibing real high, so whatever get thrown at them, they can dodge it. But what about the person that's vibing low, that's still connected to the system? Now you gotta sit up and watch your damn woman be in jail for 2 years. You gotta watch people be sick. I'm telling you, man, and it's about to amp up. The Most High do not want us around these people that's connected to the system. If we're caught around them, it's going to be bad. It's going to be bad for them. It's going to be bad for us. It's unequal yoke. The Most High ain't got nothing to do with no unequal yoke. You hear what I'm saying? That's why separation is a must. It's a curse just to be around us. For us, it's a curse for them to be around us. And for them, it's a curse for us to be around. You understand what I'm saying? It's not going to work no more. It used to work. You hear what I'm saying? We used to be able to make it work because God gave us grace and stuff like that. But now that the truth is out, it's not going to work no more. We're going to have to start separating. Even the gangs, watch. Even the gangs. There's people up in gangs that's starting to vibe high now. And they still got them homies that's vibing low. You're going to have to separate from your homies that's vibing low. You hear what I'm saying? Tell me. This make you feel good, man. I used to drink coffee in the morning, but it gave me an immediate rush and then a crash. This literally produces energy in your body, so you be able to have energy even when you wake up in the morning without even drinking coffee. You just drink some water and you got that energy. Unless you was working out hard like I was so damn exhausted, so fatigued. I couldn't even eat that much. I didn't even have an appetite. Have you ever got that damn tired? To where you was so damn tired you couldn't even eat? But guess what? I made them damn videos, huh? All praises to the Most High. Thank you to everybody that like, comment, share, and subscribe. I see it. God see it. Blessings to you and your situations. Peace. SR&BG in the dangers of social media. Why you must pray every time you log on. Listen, in order to be a content creator, listen to me right now, right? Please listen to me, because this will save your ass. In order to be a content creator, you do not have to fill out an application. You do not have to take a drug test. You do not have to get a mental evaluation, and you do not have to get a background check. Which means that the person that's giving you your information, especially if you subscribe to them, the person that's giving you your information can be high. You hear what I'm saying? They could be dumb. They probably don't even know how to fill out an application, and we would never know because YouTube don't require that. We don't know if this person was diagnosed with multiple personality disorder, schizophrenia, bipolar, none of that, because YouTube and Instagram and TikTok, it don't require a mental evaluation. This person can have 75 bodies. This person could have just got out the penitentiary. No, listen, there's content creators that's in the penitentiary. I'm looking at this one content creator. The channel is called The Who's Who's. He's a young Diverlane blood guy, right? And I knew that he was in jail. But probably, like 6 years, right? Come to find out, this nigga got like 7 life sentences and 263 years. Baby B. Brazy from Diverlane Bloods. So look, the content creator can be crazy, a crazy killer, right? A crazy killer. This is why you gotta pray before you get online, man. Because these things are black mirrors. I don't care if you believe in it or not. Look at your damn TV, especially if you got a smart TV. Look at your phone, especially if you got a smartphone and all of that shit with them black mirrors, the computers. And now you got this person that's this damn psychopath. He just came out the damn bathroom from smoking some damn PCP, man. And now he's talking about all this esoteric shit. You ain't even listening to him. You listening to the demon that he's summing up on the toilet while he was smoking that PCP. And now he all in your house. That's why you have to pray before you get online, man. I remember I used to get online without praying, and I used to get offline, and I used to be feeling some type of way sometimes. I remember I'm watching this video, and it's talking about the relation between blacks in America and how people in Great Britain view us, and I was mad. Look, I didn't even want to watch The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air no more because the butler, what was his name? The butler. I didn't like him no more. I stopped liking Africans for like 2 weeks. I didn't like Africans, man. Why? Because YouTube. I'm telling you, I'm sitting up here, I'm watching a video, and I feel the energy coming up in me to hate other people that I didn't even meet yet, man. You hear what I'm saying? People that I haven't even met yet. I got addicted to social media, to YouTube. I had to pray. This shit has an addiction spirit, especially when you're making content. If you make content, if you're a content creator, YouTube Studio, is YouTube Studio addictive? Especially when you first start, right? YouTube Studio, that shit is so addictive, man. I was on this shit for like 18 hours a day, here and there. You understand what I'm saying? I had to get off of it. Man, I was taking the phone to the bathroom. I go to sleep. I wake up, YouTube Studio, and you know what I'm saying? I look at a couple of videos, see how everything is doing. Addicted. You got to pray before you get on this shit, man. You hear what I'm saying? There was a time that I'm listening to this person, listening to him, and then he told us to drink pee. There's another time I'm listening to this person, and they said take a blood oath and cut your finger and make a damn blood letter, a blood note, and then go to the center by Antarctica and all of this crazy shit. And listen, in the beginning, all of this sounds good. You hear what I'm saying? In the beginning, all of it sounds good. I'm listening to this one dude, man, and it was always something weird about this dude. But he had good information, and understand that just because a person got information, you know, that's what I call the Jeopardy demon. The Alex Trebek, the show Jeopardy. I call this the Jeopardy demon. A lot of useless ass knowledge and shit, right? On Jeopardy, it's a lot of knowledge, but who gives a shit if Oreos was created in 1948 or something, right? So this is how a lot of content creators be. They be having a lot of knowledge, but it's not right now type of knowledge. You hear what I'm saying? They spend the whole damn week talking about the Palladians, and that shit ain't got nothing to do with your rent, vibing high. That ain't got nothing to do with your damn anxiety and stuff like that. You see, that's that Jeopardy knowledge. So there's a guy out there, I'm looking at him, and he had all of this Jeopardy knowledge. And you know that Jeopardy knowledge, it'll get you caught up, especially if it's wrapped around big words and stuff. And he was like this type of guy. I prayed about it, man. I said, what is it about this guy that I don't like? Because I like him, but, you know, my intuition is telling me not to like this guy. One day he's talking about cults, and he said, yeah, man, my mother and father was in a cult to where they slept with dogs. And I was like, ugh, man. You hearing what I'm saying? Like, why your mama and your daddy want to be sleeping with dogs, man? I'm going to blame you, man, because you got some of that dog humping shit up in your DNA, man. If your mama and your daddy hump dogs, man, then you got to be thinking about it or something. That's why I don't like you, because you got that spirit on you. Ugh, it's that spirit. And after he said that, I never watched him again, man. He popped up again, but then I couldn't even watch him. Even though he never did nothing, even though he never said nothing wrong besides that shit. It's like somebody saying, yeah, man, my whole family serial killers and they eat people. Remember the Munsters, right? Remember the Munsters on the Munsters? Remember they had that niece and she looked at regular like a regular white girl? Yeah, that's who he was. You a monster too. You just like kind of got the Jeopardy knowledge, nigga. You see, that's why you gotta pray before you get online. You better even pray with me, because sometimes I get on here and I don't feel good, but I have to make the video. I pray before I make the video, but you don't want that spirit to be coming to you that's on me, because you best believe they come through the computer, through the phone, through the damn TVs, the ones with the black mirrors. You hear what I'm saying? Never again, man. Never again will I follow another trend. Never again will I follow another Young Pharaoh type person, man. I seen Young Pharaoh go from smart to wise to dumb as shit. You hear what I'm saying? And just think about all of the people that's following him and stuff. You hear what I'm saying? These people will get your damn mind, man. These people will get your mind. I'm talking about on social media. They will get your damn mind, man, and you will be drinking on the pee. You will be cutting on your damn self, writing the damn blood oath, going to the center of the earth for nothing. I ain't hear nothing else about it. It was this other dude talking about all of the energy, all of the man energy. This was a brother, and he had a lot of information until, I'm telling you, people be slipping up, until he said all of the man energy is in the nipple, and every day you squeeze your nipples. Man, I tried that shit. I can't believe I tried. I ain't never drunk no damn piss. And I ain't never cut myself. And I ain't had the money to go to Antarctica. But I tried the nipple thing. And I squeezed my nipples one day. I was like, hell no. I would rather not be enlightened. You hear what I'm saying? And then he started talking about the woman suck on your nipples, because that's where all of the energy and all of that, and it just turned into some weird shit, man. You hear what I'm saying? All that shit gave me was a damn nipple fetish. You feel what I'm saying? I wanted to suck women's nipples and stuff. After that, I had to pray that damn demon off, man. You hear what I'm saying? Pray before you get online. I'm telling you. And pray after. You don't want to cut these videos off and have that damn spirit coming into your house, man. All praises to the Most High. Thank you to everybody that like, comment, share, and subscribe. I see it. God see it. Blessings to you in your situations. Peace.